You are welcome. In this video tutorial, we will explain the project L Club project. L Club product sales software project demo. So basically it is a product sales. So we all know like you need to do a DBMS project as far as your curriculum is concerned. It may be in a 4th semester or 6th semester. So in that case, you need to select for the different topic. So L Club management is one such topic. Here what we can do is in this health club they are selling the some products along with the services. They are also selling the product. So here is a health club. So there are members or what you call as the customers. So customers they can buy the products. So this health club will have the products. So these customers can buy the products. So once you buy, when you buy this, you need to raise the bill. Then we need to account like what are the things are sold on each day basis, and you need to generate the report. So in order to store the customers, we can have a customer table. So product and then product category. So they belongs to category. So there is another table, category table, product table, then bill table. So in the bill probably we'll make a two tables, one for the bill main and one bill detail. So this is the bill main table and the other one is a bill detail. So because two tables are required here, if you have multiple products, okay, so instead of making all the items in a single row, so bill related information will be stored in the bill table, that is a bill main, that is a bill number, bill date, customer, total amount. So these are things one time, okay. Whereas in the bill details, so product serial number, product code, price, then quantity. So then again second product, third product, fourth product, all this will be stored in the bill details. So this project basically to sell the products in the health club. So this is the health club and here are the customers. Customers come to health club. There you have a store. From the store there are products. Product will be purchased by the customer. So for that we'll raise the bill. The bill will be stored in two tables. One is the bill main and the bill detail. Also we are showing the picture here. When you do the billing, so the picture will be appear on the screen. So we need to know like how to do this, okay. Just I'll show you this, how we can do in a Visual Basic. But you can develop this project in any language like VB, C#, Java, even Python. So you can use any language, but in this case we are using the Visual Basic. Now let us look at the forms. What are the forms are there in this particular project? So here is the list actually. The forms are in alphabetical order, but when they appear, they will appear in a different order, okay. So customer form to enter the customer details, and the customer list report is to show the report. Employee detail, employee list report. So this is to store the employee detail. Login form to login. MDA form. MDA form basically multiple document interface form where you can have a menu. So via menu you can navigate to the rest of the forms. Module to declare a global variable, functions or procedures. This is the product category and this is the product form, and here is a sales form and this is a sales report and this is a welcome form. So these are the forms which are there in the project. And the back end is a Microsoft SQL server, and here these are the tables. So we have around 8 tables here. One is category table to store the category, customer table to store the customer, employee details to store the employee details, product table to store the product details, SCA detail and SCA main for the billing purpose, okay. So we store the bill. Then supplier tab, presently we are not using here, okay. User login table, so this is to log into the system. So once you run the project, this is the MDA form and we pasted the table list here and the form list in this side. If you go to employee details and if you click the employee detail, so this will open the page or the form employee detail form, this one. And when you enter the data, this data will go to the employee table. So I'm a customer, so customer form will open and this customer data go to the customer table. Right, when I say customer list report, again we bring the data back to the this form and we'll show it on the screen. So we are using the data grid here. So data grid will be used, data grid view, to display the records. Fine. So I'll show the demo now. So if you're not yet subscribed to our channel, please click the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. And if you like the video, please click like button. And any information you want to know or anything you would like to share with us, so please write it in the comment. So let us know what you're thinking about it. Fine. So here I'll show the demo first. So here we are using Visual Studio, that is 2019. So this is a Visual Studio Community Edition 2019. And if you don't have this software, you can always install from the Microsoft website. So just go to Google and then type Visual Studio. Alright, so it will take to the Microsoft website. From there you can able to download. So you can click the free Visual Studio here and then you can download from here, and then you need to install. When you are installing, you only choose the required options. There are n number of options are available, so only select what all required. Fine. Now see that this is the Server Explorer. So all the windows we can able to see from the view menu. I assume that if it is not there here, so let's say closed. So in order to open this again, you have to go to Server Explorer here. Sorry, so this is a Solution Explorer. So you get back the Solution Explorer here. Solution Explorer will show all the forms and other products, other objects in the projects. And one more is the Server Explorer. Server Explorer is a SQL Server interface here. So we can connect the database via this interface called as the Server Explorer. Here you can see Health Club data. This is the database and these are the tables. Fine. So as we discussed already, see this is a welcome form. So we already have some picture here. So there is a picture, background picture. So how to apply the background picture? So you need to select the form. Then you have to go to image property. So there is also called the background image. So you select the background image and you have to browse, and then you need to import the file. So once you import the file will be set as a background image. And we are using the timer here. So this is a timer control. From the toolbox you can take the timer. Right, so here is a timer. So you need to add the timer to this form. Right, so there is a timer. So then in the properties we need to set the properties as the interval is 1000 and enabled is equal to true. 1000 indicate it's 1 second. So 1000 milliseconds. So therefore it is a 1 second. So it ticks for every second. Then what is the code we write? So here is the code. Dim I as an integer and I is equal to 1. In the beginning it is 1. Then I is equal to I plus 1. When the timer for every second this code will executed. And once I is greater than 5, we disable the timer and we'll hide this form and we'll show the login form. So login form appear on the screen. So here is the login form. So when I click OK button, you have to enter the username and password and then click OK. So here we'll go to the table called the user login table. There we'll check the username and the password. If this username and password is present in the table, then it will show the MDA form. Otherwise, it will show the message box. So please enter the username and password. So in MDA form, as I told already, there is a menu here. So if you click the menu, so it should take to the corresponding option. So here is employee details. If I click the employee details, it should show me the employee detail form. Same way it should show all the forms. So whenever I click on the corresponding item, so it should show me the corresponding form. So therefore the corresponding form code is written here. So it will show this particular form. So for example, it's a product category. So if I go to product category, so in the product category we have two columns. So one is category name, one is category description or details, and here are the 4 buttons. Generally in every form, like you can enter the new record, you can modify the record, you can delete the record. So you can design the buttons whatever way you want. I will just keep it in the bottom. And here you have the right side data grid view. So in the data grid view, we will show the list actually. What are the entries already done? that will be shown in the data grid view. How to show? So if I give list view, okay, you want to enable or disable the data grid view, and there is a code here to display the record. So there is a display record here. Select category name details from the category table from category name. Then this is a DS1 is a data set. We'll transfer the data to the data set. That is a DS1. From the DS1 we are transferring to the DG1. DG1 is the data grid view. So you should go to the data grid view. So therefore all the data whatever is there in the tables. Okay, if you go to Server Explorer, if you go to category, here is a category. If you right click and show table data, here you can see the data. Right. So there is a one category called as soap. That data will be transferred to this grid. To this grid. From there you can click here on the category name. Then you can able to modify and you can able to delete it. So look at the save record. When you click save record, this will be executed. So this will check whether you enter the text box one any value enter or not. It's a validation. If you don't enter any value, it should tell me like please enter the necessary details. After that, we'll check for whether this particular category is already present or not. Okay. So for this particular category, we'll check in this particular table. If D1 has rows means if there is a record, then this message will appear. This record is already present in the database. So then exit sub. You will not execute the rest of the code. Otherwise, we'll execute insert into category table values. We have two variables. By joining these two, then we will make a single SQL statement. So this statement to insert the records. Okay. So here is a message box to show the SQL statement. So we don't want, we can remark it. So just single quote is a remarking, and then we'll execute this query to store the data. So therefore, what are the data you enter? We'll go to the table. Fine, I'll show you this by demonstrating it. So in order to run the project, you have to click on the start button. So click start. So if everything is okay, straight away will come to MDA form, but I don't want to go to MDA form. Let me come from the beginning. So go to my project. Here is a my project, and here is a startup form. So which is the first form? So here is the MDA form, but we want to start with the welcome form. So therefore choose the welcome form, then close it. Now you can run. So this is the welcome screen for which company you are doing or what is the title that we can write. And next is the login form. So here is the background picture. So you can put any background picture you want, that is possible. And here is a user ID. So that is admin, then admin. And if you enter the wrong password, it should tell me like user ID password not correct. Okay. So therefore it will show you that user ID or password not correct. So if both are correct, then it will cross verify with the table, and if this data is present in the table, it will allow to log in. Fine, here you log in and you have a main form. Here is the employee details. So here you can see list show. So this is the grid view. We are hiding it actually. So whenever I want, I can show you that. So if I click on the employee details will appear. So you have to enter the new data, click new, enter all the details, then you have to click the save button. So this one is employee details. Next is the customer entry. So what are the customers? So the customers for your health spa, you need to write down. So let's say Ravi 1234 is the code actually. Ravi 1234 is the customer code. So his name is Ravi Kumar. So then address. Then mobile number or phone number. So let's say mobile number. So email ID. So we have a separate video for validations. So please watch the video to validate the mobile number or email ID. So here is the statement, SQL statement. Insert into customer table. These are the column names and these are the values. What are the values you are enter here? You can see that all the values are visible here. Okay, we created a customer. So next is the product category. So I shown already there is one soap already there. So if you have something like other categories that you need to enter, like a dress, you can enter the dress category. Then you have perfumes, you can write the perfumes category. Then you have some plastic products, you can enter the plastic, like that. Okay. Then you have product entry here. So here there is already one product, Dove soap, right? So that is already entered. So you can click the new button and you have to keep on entering the products which are available in the store. That is the product entry. Next comes to the sale. So sale is a process actually. Up to this is the basic entries. You need to enter all the data. So therefore next time when the new things comes, only that time we need to enter. So that is all called the input entries. Now sales is a process actually, because that will take place every day basis. So whenever the customer wants, so we need to write the bill. We need to make a bill. Okay, so okay, there is an error assumed next, because here combo box 2 dot leave, when the cursor comes out of this, if there is no value, immediately the error will appear. So therefore that we want to avoid. Right, so this is admin, then admin. Okay, so sales. Right, so click new. Right, so then you go to the product customer code, select the customer, then select the product code. So you can see that on right side the picture will appear. Then here is the quantity, how many quantities they want. They want 2 quantities. So the tax will be calculated and the total amount will appear here. When click add, if you have multiple products, we can choose the multiple product here and we can add the multiple products. So save, then you take the printout. The printout can be taken and then you can give to customer. So this is the billing actually. So here it shows the list actually. So based on that we have reports here, sales report. So what are the sales happened today? So 26 to 26. So if you want from first, so you can just display. So because there is no sales here, if you enter more and more, then we can able to see them. Next one is the customer list. Who are all the customers? That list is there. You can take the printout of also. The next one is product list. What are the products we are having? That list will come. And the other one is employee list. Overall the employees, that list will be there. So there are 4 reports and 4 input entries and 1 process. That is a sales is the process. So totally we have on 12 forms here. So 8, 12 forms, 12, 13 forms. Okay. So one thing I would like to show you here, like how to display the picture. Okay. So there is an error here earlier. Okay. So here it is. This is the code to display the picture. So combo box 2 is the code where the code is selected, then .png, the picture name should be .png, and here we need to get the path. Wherever you paste this project, from where you are running the exe file, we are supposed to get that particular path. So in order to get the path, we need to use the import system.io. So for IO is important, system.io, then namespace is required, otherwise what you call as a library. Import system.io, here we call it the namespace, right? We need to import that library. After that we can able to write okay, where it is, fine. So delete, new button, list, and then text box 1 odd. Okay, combo box 2 leave. Okay, here it is. So we write directory dot get current directory. Directory dot get current directory, you will give the current directory. So in this case we can see that this is a debug folder and here is a exe file. So it will give the complete path. Whatever this path is there, it will give the complete path. Inside that there is an image folder. In the image folder we have the picture. So this will give the complete path. Then for that path we'll add the images, because we have to the picture is there in the image folder. Then picture2.image. So now the control name is picture2. So it is sales form and the name of this is the picture box 2. So therefore this picture box 2.image is equal to image dot from file, source path, what is the path, and then combo box 2.text, there is a code, that is a product code .png. Now you can see that dose of 50.png, that is a picture. So for this picture will appear into this particular picture box. So report, okay, so here is a display button. So again here is a select statement, and then to filter the data you have to write where b date greater than from date and the b date less than, that is a build date, okay, to date, okay, this is the to date and this is the from date. So you should filter between these two date and then you should transfer to the this DG1. So DG1 is the data grid view. So it will go to the data grid view. Fine. Hope this video will help you to understand. Basically, we shown the design like how you are supposed to build the application. So as we shown, like no, you can make all these forms, and it's not necessary that you need to write in Visual Basic. You can write in C#, you can write in Java, or you can write in Python. So all options are very much open. So please keep trying. Probably you'll understand and you'll learn more. So thank you very much.